Hello everyone, I want to go international because some time ago, maybe 50 years or so, 50, 15, maybe 50 in another life, I don't know. I wanted to make this international so more people could find out about me and not just about me because I don't care to be known or anything. I just want my message to be heard because I think I'm onto something. And it made me feel more alive, so I want to share this with you. Well, I want to talk about the shadow because I just love this. I am a 90s kid and I watched a lot of good horror movies back in the day. Maybe too early, if I can say so myself. This explains a lot why I'm so dark sometimes and maybe a little weird and why I have a dark sense of humor. But when you come in contact with darkness, with shadows, with everything that's so called evil, you realize that you are not afraid anymore. Yes, I was afraid of the dark. Of course I was. I mean, that's only normal. If a kid used to watch horror movies, of course I was afraid of the dark. I was afraid of the dark until I was like 20 something. But then I realized, why am I running away? I had nightmares, yes. I dreamt I was followed by demons, by Freddy Krueger even. But then I stopped and thought to myself, what if I don't run away anymore? Let me listen to these characters. What do you want to say? Should I listen to them? And I stopped, and they were not scary. They were just parts of me that I did not want to acknowledge. I wanted to play the good girl, the one that is always there for other people, the people pleaser. I want to be nice, but that wasn't me. I knew from the very beginning that I was not the hero, no. And I'm not a villain, I'm an anti hero, yes. So let's talk about the shadow, babies. So, if you ever felt like you're too much, too intense, or just secretly wanted to burn everything down and start over, congrats, your shadow says hi. This is not therapy, this is initiation. So, what is the shadow? Not just your dark side, the shadow is your repressed power, your instincts, your potential. Jung one on one, but make it hot. The shadow is 90% gold, and the other 10% is spicy content. People express anger, sexuality, ambition, feminine and masculine energy. People are so repressed, man. They just live in the persona, they wear a mask, they want to fit in, they want to be like everyone else. They are afraid to be themselves because if you are yourself, then and people, if you are yourself and people reject you, then you don't have an excuse, and you much rather have your persona living for you to live every day with a mask. And people, okay, maybe they will like you because you're like a chameleon and you adapt to every situation and in every context you are a different person. But that is not a life. That is just performance. You're not fucking acting, you're living this life. So live your truth. Why are you so afraid of? Okay, not everyone will like you, but that's okay. You don't like everyone. Why would you want everyone to like you if you don't like everyone? It is only normal. I mean, We're different. We have different likes and dislikes. Come on. If you are true to yourself, then the people who like you will like you for you, and the people who dislike you will dislike you for you. But then you know you won't waste your time with people who don't deserve you. Why are we afraid of our own power? Because we're conditioned to be nice instead of authentic. Freedom means being disliked sometimes, but also being real. So you either live your truth or become someone else's projection. That's all I'm saying. And now the steps turning your shadow into an ally. Step 1: observe your triggers. Your shadow is there. If someone annoys you in any way, that is your shadow that's trying to tell you something. You don't like someone that's superficial, maybe you have superficial uh, things in you. Maybe you're superficial sometimes. Maybe you want to have pretty things, not just work, 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 work all day. You want to be to go into the mall and to buy yourself some nice clothes. That's perfectly fine. If someone irritates you because they are too loud, maybe you want your voice to be heard. That's just your shadow telling you, I want this too. Step 2: stop shaming it. Listen instead. What is your shadow trying to tell you? Come on, look, look at me. Look at me and acknowledge me, I'm there. And maybe I'm very pretty. Step 3: use it. Your rage can fuel boundaries. Yes, if you are in rage mode, then you can say to people, stop. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go there. I don't want to listen to your bullshit. Stop talking, bitch. Well, I'm not saying you should say that, but it's perfectly fine if you do, and it doesn't get you fired or anything. Never forget that you have to be aware of what is good for you. So if being a little extra puts you in bad situations, like you being fired or something, then don't do it. Maybe just see if you have a plan B. Never be a hero without a plan B. That's, I know that's not really a sign of courage, but it is a sign of maturity and wisdom to know when to choose your battles. Yes, when it serves you and when it's just you being a little extra. Your envy can show desire. Yes, if you envy someone, maybe you want to be like that person. You don't envy something or someone that you don't want to be or want to have. You don't give a shit. If you don't want something, you won't envy a person who has that thing. But if you want it too, of course you say, oh man, that bitch has everything and I want some of that. But work for it, and if you think you deserve it, you will have it too. No need to be envious. Just let that fuel your motivation. Your sarcasm can cut through bullshit. Yes, that's very, very nice. I use sarcasm on a daily basis. That is my love language, sarcasm. So if I'm using sarcasm with you, you know that I care. If I'm very serious, then that means that I don't really like you. I don't really want you around. But if you can match my sarcasm, man, then we can be friends. Your shadow isn't a flaw. It's your dragon. Yes, like Daenerys Targaryen's dragons, mother of dragons. So you can either ride it or it burns you. Yes. So use your shadow. And freedom is much more important than approval. You're not here to fit in, you're here to become, to live your life. Authenticity is an act of spiritual rebellion. When everyone tells you, no, you should not be like that, tell them, I am who I am. And if you don't like it, you can go and shut the fuck up. When you accept your shadow, you stop playing small. So let's do a little ritual now. This is the mystical aspect. Close your eyes and say this. I see the parts of me I feared. I welcome them to the table. I am not afraid of my truth. Repeat until you feel like you could punch the air and then write a best selling memoir. Repeat it. I see the parts of me I feared. I welcome them. I am not afraid of my truth. So your shadow is waiting, not to destroy you, but to free you. So maybe stop running and start listening. Next time, maybe we'll talk about animus, and why your ex wasn't just toxic, he was a mirror. Well, see you next time, guys. And yes, this is very Jungian because I like that. I'm bringing Carl Jung back. Not that he needs bringing back, because I see that he is already very present in today's world. And you know why is that? Because what he said, what he wrote about, is something very precious. He tried to bring the myth, the spiritual things, and make them more scientifical. But I know what he was doing. He was trying to make it more reachable, even to those who are stuck in their head and forgot about their souls. But now I want to take his work a step further, and this is what I'm doing. So if you're interested, listen to this podcast. And yes, I am from Romania. And yes, maybe I am a vampire. Yes. So, be friends with your shadow, or else.